This may have been the day when Yorkshire's chances of winning the LV County Championship title disappeared, as they had to battle with the weather on the first day of their latest game with Middlesex in Headingley, while Durham was slicing through Nottinghamshire in the northeast. Put in, Yorkshire made the worst possible start in this game, one they have to win. Adam Lyth was LBW to Corey Collymore to the 9th ball of the match, while Phil Jakes edged a one-day cut off Tim Murtagh to John Simpson to leave Yorkshire on 1 for 2 in the third over. The early start, coupled with the murky conditions, made batting rather difficult, as Kane Williamson was soon finding out. But he and Andrew Gale weathered the early storm and began to put bat to ball against a Middlesex side which has not yet given up hope of overhauling their hosts here to end the season as runners-up, which would be a fine achievement from this mostly young group of players. The batsmen had some moments of fortune, of course, including this top-edge 6 from Gale off the bowling of Gareth Berg. The in-form Williamson then nearly gave debutant Tom Helm his maiden first-class wicket, this shot just evading the fielder at square leg. Helm bowled 3 overs on his first day in the county game and they cost 14 runs, Williamson here playing the pull shot much better than before. Gale, meanwhile, after an incredible run of scores in the middle of the season, has been struggling a bit of late, but here in tough conditions he batted really well. As captain, he knew the importance of this innings. There was nothing that his side could do about events in Durham where knots were crumbling in an horrific manner. All Gale could do now was concentrate on the things he and his side could control. He was racing away from Williamson, and this toe-ended shot off a wide delivery from Neil Dexter took him to his half-century. That was his 5th 4 to go with his 1-6 in an innings which had thus far used up 74 deliveries. It was a knock which was starting to turn this game around in his side's favour too. The visitors relied heavily on their opening bowlers of Collymore and Murtagh, who delivered 31 of the 42 overs which was possible on this day. In spite of these boundaries for Williamson, Collymore was mean, going at fewer than 1.5 runs per over, while Murtagh conceded at fewer than 2. But these two batsmen did appear to be getting on top of the Middlesex attack as they took their partnership from the 3rd wicket to 97. Gale had made a fluent 66 of those, but he then pushed at a ball from Collymore and nicked off, much to his disappointment. That wicket had come after the players returned to the pitch after a long delay for rain, but that didn't upset Williamson's rhythm as he continued to grit it out. It was still a pitch which offered the bowler, even with the older Cherry, something to be happy about. Shortly after that play and miss, the bad weather though returned. And so, after 42 overs, we were done for the day. Yorkshire need the weather to improve dramatically for the rest of this match. They'll hope to go again on the second morning on 109 for 3, with Williamson still there on 34, an innings which has thus far occupied 124 balls.